my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you and welcome back to Try Through Daybreak. What was that? Okay, never mind. Finally, I discovered what's up. So we know I don't have. I mean, I try to have light, you know? And yeah, point here is that I just realized something. Because before, after all this time, I was like, I removed my whatever this is called glasses. And I see that my eyes are white. Like here are white. Like this section that looks like black, I guess, looks white. So I'm like, and I put the glasses, I'm like, wait, then it's darker. So I'm like, oh. Then I'm like, oh, and it does have like anti-blue thingy, screen thingy stuff thingy. And then I'm like, and plus this part is kind of like,
Indeed.
I'm like, and then I'm like, maybe I should like get another one's same thingy, and maybe the border be transparent. But I don't know about the blue reflection protection. Well, I need it. At the end of the day, I need it.
Indeed.
So if that's it, but it's just here, you know, on my entire body. But look, one day, right? What was it? Going down, right? Hey guys. Well, if this is our delinquent, 10 times your gang gets bigger. Okay. Okay. The ticket says she just had to see it. That's right, we'll be closing up shop as soon as the morning crowd is gone. So if you order some, okay. Something the matter, Yumi? It's nothing. Anyway, did you know today's race is the finals? That means it's gonna be extra fast. It's a little scary, but I still can't wait. I can understand why you may find it frightening. You ask me, that just adds to the thrill. I have only ever seen them from behind a screen, but it's probably nothing compared to watching in person. Well, either way, this one capping off a whole year's worth of race, so it's bound to be extra special. Yeah, I have nabbed a seat in the stand, so if things weren't the way they are. But hey, don't let that stop you folks from enjoying yourselves. Oh, we plan on it, believe me. Won't worth the lost business otherwise. You take care out there, everyone. See you later. We'll just be on our way then. Oh, don't tell me she's corrupt.
Kinda surprised that stuck-up old man would actually come see a race.
Perhaps Mr. Lugan's gradual efforts have started to bear fruit.
Where is my bath? First and foremost, bath, quest, then I do rounds on my own. I'm afraid of this.
Would you care for some flowers?
No.
Sure is getting colder.
Let's see.
But we got monster. Okay. Monster in the garden. Okay, I see you gardening. I see you. Where's my bath thingy? Let's do this. Bath. Yes.
Heading in?
Yes.
I feel fully refreshed after that.
You look nice and
You look nice and refreshed. Okay.
refreshed.
Here, I guess. It says. Right, but. How it was? How it was that I got to do the quest? I forgot. I enter, right? Wait. Why is no, I enter through reset. Okay. Right. The silence. No. Yes. Like this? Wait. No, like this. Okay. Yes, let's go.
Watch out. You're up against a large group.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Full boost, give them your all.
Over here! All for you! All you on yes!
They are. Oh, okay.
I like where this is headed.
Initiating drive.
Oh, you're not inside the circle. God damn. Never mind.
Go all out. Give them your all.
Oh no, it wasn't that. Ah, yeah, yes. It was, okay.
Counting on you,
Limiter
season up!
unlocked.
Focus on engaging
Freezing
skill.
wind. Cut down my enemies.
Okay. Ouch, ouch. What? Oh, the freaking hand.
Too slow.
Here goes! It's
Okay.
go time!
Don't hold anything back.
I'm not, I think. Oh, but fuck.
Stop right there.
Too slow. Now we're talking.
Engaging skill. Boost gauge upgraded.
Okay, nice. Heaven. Okay, nice. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Got your number!
Our chance.
So which is the number? Haha, you get it? Like, okay, never mind. Right, okay.
Keep it up. It's working.
Theo, we need help.
Thanks, pal.
On yes.
Okay.
Allow
By
me
the head.
Pierce.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
Focus unleashed.
Mm-hmm.
Engaging skill.
Try and see through this. Yeah.
Our chance.
Boost activating skill.
Unleashing full strength. Lance mode. Activated. Gamma. Driver.
Boost gauge limit raised.
Ah,
Too slow.
Chance!
no, no chance.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
I mean,
Don't hold anything back.
he's afraid, so
You're up!
Leave this to me.
it's not a good idea, but
A boost would work here.
Cobalt curtain. Activate. Here I go.
Activating skill. Boost gauge
It's
limit
Mr.
broken.
Rookie.
yeah. Okay, I can.
I suggest
How
right
much I
now.
got? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
Zeroth form. Duality. Let's go.
Engaging skill. Boost gauge upgraded.
Mm,
Too slow.
what the hell are you? Oh my god. Okay.
Threat detected.
I'll give it my all. Initiating drive.
Do I have no? You have
Energy
cancel,
output
but
at maximum.
oh, I know.
The rest is up to
Here
you.
goes!
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Initiating drive.
Time to push through.
Engaging
Freezing
skill.
wind. Cut down my enemies.
Nice.
Won't lose.
It was an accident, but nice.
Boost level maximum. Activating drive.
Guess I better jet. Now or never. Ready to roll.
Initiating drive.
There.
Gotcha.
They flinched.
Nice.
On yes.
Allow me.
Ouch.
That's all,
Oh,
folks.
the guy Phoenix.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Why does that give chaos? I just rescued somebody. Riverside, no, Old Town. Let's go to
Then let's head
Laguna,
over.
and then we go to Riverside.
I appreciate.
I appreciate your business, of course, and you're getting my money.
You look nice and refreshed.
No, you look nice and refreshed, girl. Stop it. Okay. I can't. No, I can't. Okay.
Want to take the scenic route?
I know. I wanna take that. Be like the U route. What the hell? What's wrong with me?
Now,
we
what
got?
do we have here?
Okay.
Want to take the scenic route?
What's that?
Don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. I just want to get a quiet. Oh my god, wrong one. Oh. Well, walking around here is not that bad.
Sounds
Fish. I saw you guys. Later on we talk.
Come on over and say hello.
No, I'm talking. Okay, where's the... down there? Okay, I should stop this because then I will never get to the doctor.
I have some good books on sale.
Okay, wait a second. Here, okay.
What's up? Need some meds? What's up? You'll be fine so long as you take the recommended dosage.
Unprecedented, Jessy even begin to describe this case. It's time like this when I wish I had the Spriggan on call. Speaking of the devil, nice to see you are correct solution. Does except that looks tell me you're here about the request I put up. Yep, can't make an argument but giving us the particular and we'll let you know if it worked for us. A patient ran away from your clinic if I recall correctly. How exactly did that came about? I'll start from the top and give you the rundown. It all began this morning. A man I delivered seen before I had fallen unconscious here in the Black Light District. He was easy picking, that is to say, I gave him a checkup out the kindness of my heart. While there weren't any external injuries, his disease had grown so severe that he couldn't move a muscle. I had medical specific to his condition in stock, so I brought him into the clinic and treated him when and there. Wow, you are a real saint of doctor. Save for the part where she called him easy picking. Now this is where the problem comes in. I took my eye off for him for just a second only to come back to an empty room and some money for my service. There was no sign that anyone else had to come in, so he must have run off on his own. If he was trying to dip out of paying his medical bills, that'd be one thing. But the prices for you charge here are particularly highway robbery. Besides, the patient left in on mirror before going, right? That he did, and the funny thing is, it was actually more than I was planning to charge. In any case, I have a few ideas as to why he ran out on me that way he did. He kept on raving and raving, I can't believe they are after me. There was a lot more to it, but that's the only part I could make out clearly. Those are the words of a guy caught up in the wrong kind of trouble. Whatever it is speaking of that he'd rather book it and than stay here and heal up. Maybe so. If it were as simple as that, I have been content to send him on his merry way, lollipop in hand. But his treatment isn't even close to complete. If he doesn't regularly take medication to relieve any side effect, the results could be disastrous. Worst case scenario, he will just die. That's horrible. Shouldn't you be out trying to, I don't know, save his life? No need to get so worked up. I said worst case scenario, didn't I? The chances of that are below 1%, so it's 100% certain he will end up in such a pain that he will wish he were dead. That's not any better. Indeed, if his condition was critical to begin with, any additional side effect will only exacerbate it. His personal circumstances notwithstanding, it will be best to retrieve him sooner than later. I'm guessing that's what you're requesting us to do? Right, you are. My patient paid me in full, so I have an obligation to ride this out to the end. I appreciate it if you bring him back here as quickly as you can. And that's a way more left-headed than I was bracing for. I'm also a bit concerned about whoever it is that's after him. Wherever is to gather information or save someone in need who are duty bound to others is matter. What do you think, Van? Let's see. Oh, girls, yeah. Guess we don't have choice but to take on the job. Then, glad to see things my way. Now, here are some pills. Pass them along to my patient if you manage to find him. They are the same kind of I have originally planned to administer it in order to moderate his side effect. If he's already exhibiting symptoms, this should be able to curb them for a while. Consider it done. So mind giving us a few more specific on this runaway of yours? Not at all. He's a man in his late 20s with a slim build. The medicine I gave him likely restored his mobility to some small degree. But as this treatment is only in its early stage, ergo far from complete, I suspect he will be struggling to walk. In that case, it should be easy to follow his trail. Then the next question is which way this guy headed. If he hid out in the Black District or did he already make it for the hills? Well, why don't we go to the nearest exit and check? We can ask around the area and see if anyone saw him. If a sighting is reported, then the likelihood that he left the district grows. Elsewise, we can safely assume that he's still somewhere to be found here. Works for me. The exit closest to us is over the northeast. Lindsay's shop is set up around those parts. We can try asking her about. Let the search begin.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Aaron. Rude. Oh my god, where is it? Oh.
I have some good
Got a question for you.
A slender, seeking-looking man in his late 20s. Actually, I did see someone like that just a bit ago. He went through the exit over there. Where we hit the bull eyes right off the bat. So if he's left the Black District, that gives us no shortage of location to investigate. We are gonna need a little more info then. Like what direction he went or if he was being tailed. Anything else you happen to notice, Lindsay? Well, let me think. He was out of breath, but that didn't keep him from muttering to himself. Things like this passport should do the trick, and it will be this dicey near the embassies, but I have to go. You could have knocked him over with a feather. I was torn on whether or not to reach out. The wimpy types don't usually do it for me, but his heavy panting and look of agony were just so adorable. Did I say that aloud? Only at the top of your lungs. Thanks for sharing though. Funny girl this one. Anyway, that passport bit stinks out to me. Chances are he came to the Black District in order to get one faked for him. Then there is a part about the embassies. Sounds like he got no choice but to be in the same area as them. Then our next stop is the Auber District. That's where all the embassies are. Well, I can't say I follow any of that, but I'm glad I was able to help. Hurry and finish up your work so you can visit me again, okay, boyfriend number 4? How many times do I have to say it? We are not together, period. Well, isn't this a comical little routine? You see that glare in her? They're fine.
I have some good books on sale.
Wanted to see something. Ah, dog. Alright, here we are in the Over District. This is where the patient from East Bell Clinic fled to, presumably. But how exactly are we going to find him? Going by the dude's mumbling, he will be steering clear from the embassies if he can help it. Other than that, we're pretty hard up for clues. Actually, I got one thing we can try. Charles Shears. Isabel gave this guy something specific made to treat his condition, right? She say as much, yeah, but what difference does that make? I believe I see your implication. Let me just check if my idea holds any water first. Hello, something the matter? We're on the hunt for your patient, but figure out how to pick up his trails got us stumped. So I had a question for you. Is it possible to track any ingredient of that medication you gave him? You want us to track the medication itself? Oh, really thinking outside the box, I see. The dosage were delivered both orally and via injection. In other words, the medicine he ingested may leave detectable particles when he exhales. No? Okay. I can send you the name of the drug if you need. That'd be great. I'll let you get back to it then. Knock him dead out there, or, well, you know what I mean. Now I understand the patient breathing was elaborate. If the traces he left are spaced closely enough, we may be able to perform sharp. They really like that. Then allow me to do the test whether a sharp search detects any matches to this pharmaceutical component. Sure, take it away. The traces are discernible, if only faintly. A sharp search, okay. You are incredible, Reset. I figured you are a tech which won't be much of a Marduk concierge otherwise. Your praise honors me. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Then, longer we take, the more of the mark Reset calculate we'll get. Right. Wait, let me see. Can I go to the school? Can I?
Whoops.
Oh.
Wrong way.
Boo.
And after that, I went over and gave him a piece
Be
of
right
my
back. Be right back. No. I didn't do the sharp shears. Okay, this is as far as the trail goes. A runaway patient must have passed through this gate then. But why all it leads to is an abandoned subway line? There's a possibility that he has faked a passport if you recall. In which case his goal will be either leave the country illicitly or obtain a fraudulent visa. Given that choosing this road will imply that he's attempting to escape the capital. I see now, he's planning to lose his purpose by sneaking out underground. Sure, but the border not exactly a hop, skip and a jump away from the Over District. I'd take a real nutcase to make the trek with a body falling apart at the same. Just goes to show how desperate he is. But the only way to know what he's going through is to ask the guy himself. Let's go inside and get to search. Keep your heads on a swivel just in case. Roger. Ah, shoot, they're gaining on me already. Well, nothing else for it. This won't buy much time, but I'm short of option. The shop, shop. Just a little further until we catch up. Think again. Right, he slipped away. And I think I just hear a lock engage. These doors look old, but the security system seems to be relatively new. Most likely it can only be released from the opposite end. What now? Maybe there's a detour we can take? Going the long way will just give him a free pass to shake us off. Good point. We're better off keeping up the chase through here. He looked pretty bone tired just now. My bet's that he will take his chance to rest. How do you plan to open the door then? The only way we can, by unlocking them from the inside. Think your little friend can help us with that, Quattro? Oh, I get it. You want Phil to wrap around the sage the lock? Reporting for duty. But how are they supposed to get to the other side? There was a dude back over there. It's probably connected to this room. There you have it, Theo. Try sneaking it through the duct. Again the game me thingy? Yes. Up, down, okay. Oh my god. I didn't saw what I got, but okay, I believe you. I'm like, how do I? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. What is that? What? And oh. What? Okay, that's shard. I like it here. There's another one. Okay. Ay, mama. Okay. Mama. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Now, what the hell? Wait, I cannot see. Wait, what the hell? Wait. Did I came down for nothing? Okay. Okay. No! Stop. Ooh. I did touch it. But we don't care. Oh my god, okay. Oh. Whoa. It's gone? Okay. Dog successfully traveled, now proceeding to release lock. Way to go, Theo. I was wondering why I didn't hear any footstep. Turns out he barely even took one. Damn it all. I can't let them get me. Is he alright? His face is pale and he's sweating up a storm. Give him the medication we brought. The side effects are starting to manifest. Thank goodness we were able to remedy the situation. I owe you guys my life. Who exactly I'm thinking though? At first I thought you were the ones chasing me. We are from Arcrat Solution. The Blacklight District doctor who took you in sent us a request. Apparently if you stop your treatment part way, though the side effect could be fatal. And she wants you hurry back that says she look up until you everything done and dusted. Side effects? So that's what had me hurting like never before. But more importantly, you say Arcrat Solution, right? Now that I get a close look, I recognize you. You are the Spriggan who work with the police and the guild from time to time. You even got ties to the Kincaid from the Interguard Analysis Division. That will teach me to let my guard down. You here to take me back to, are you? Not the place I expect to spectacle sadist to get name dropped. So when you say you are being chased by someone, you are talking about the CID. I knew this guy looked fun. Oh, he was there. I met with Ren at the cafe. He used to be a member of the Imperial Intelligence Division. Believe me, if I could stop getting tangled up with Ren, I will. We got no plans to hand you into the CID if that's what you were worried about. Heck, we ain't even gonna run you out. That won't mean that we're on the same side though. Think of us as a more neutral party. If we really wanted to capture you, we would have kept those meds to ourselves. Perhaps you feel more comfortable having the guild intervene in lieu of a Spriggan? We are the CID to demand you extraditional though. We will have no choice but to comply. If that isn't to your liking, I suggest you begin explaining what this is about. Fine, I talk. My name is Humbert. I'm the 2nd External Affairs Division of the CID. And I'm sick and tired of being used as a pawn for their international information wars. So I'm running away from both them and the Imperial Intelligence Division in hopes of reaching the Free Cities. Not just the CID, but the Intelligence Division as well. You must held a pretty important position too, being part of an international information war. Important, he says. They treat me as nothing more than a puppet. I was a double agent from both Emperor and the Republic, a quadruple agent if you will. A quadruple agent? Not even a movie will go for something so convoluted. How the hell did you land yourself in that gig? I was originally affiliated with Imperial Army's Intelligence Division, but after the war I gave up honorable entirely. So I struck a deal. If I brought them the head of a certain co-worker of mine, the CID would let me join them. Simply but I shift allegiance to the Republic. So up until then you were just a simple spy. But then my target, the Scarecrow, got on top of my secret mission. He tricked me into pretending to be a double agent that had sworn loyalty to the Republic while following the Imperial instruction instead. Playing double agent for two nations, then maneuver to give one party the upper hand. Such are the activities of a triple agent. Yeah, but then the CID caught wind of the circumstances. So they started giving me bait intel, fully anticipated that I would deliver it to the Imperial. It only hit me just recently that I've been dancing in the palm of their hand for who knows how long. And that's how you wound up a quadruple agent. I think I kinda get it, sorta, except not really. Just listen to this give me a stress unclear. And you know, it was when I crossed over to the Republic that my heels started going to pot. Each superpower would browbeat me into probably the other day after day, to the point where I couldn't spare a second to hold grudge against Aronel. I didn't have the energy to go to the doctors, and whatever time off I had was spent sleeping like a corpse. Whoa, and here I thought government jobs were cushy. I don't remember when it happened, but all of a sudden I got the urge to throw my career out the window and leave everything behind. Today was the day I finally acted on the escape plan I've been ironing out. But when I went to the Black Light District to pick up my fake passport, I sensed the CID nearby. While trying to hide myself, my condition worsened until I became the wreck you see now. Nevertheless, I was determined to use these abandoned lines to flee the capital. They worked you raw. I get how you be fed up with that. But even still, I say you brought it to yourself. Excuse me. When it comes down to it, this whole thing stems from your going turncoat to the Empire. You are lucky they didn't lock you up for treason, or worse, put you up on the execution block. Just the fact that your neck is still intact makes this the better bargain by far. But hey, what do I know, right? Either way, you're coming with us. Like I already said. Humbert? Is this a side effect again? No, the medicine we administer should still be in effect. Perhaps this is a symptom of the affliction itself. Come to think of it, Isabel never told us what he's actually suffering from. Humbert, can you tell us the name of your condition? How do you expect me to know? What does it even matter? My time is up anyway. This ain't your run-of-the-mill sickness, not when the pain is excruciating. Death is coming for me, I can already see the light. No, you can give up now. It may not help much, but I can perform some recovery arts on you. Don't bother, honestly, I've been thinking. Even if I do make a laugh of a fugitive, I won't have long to join. The way I see this is my punishment for the web of lies I have been weaving. But you know what? That's okay. I gave it all I had and got as far as I could. Put it together, you aren't beyond saving just yet. Come on guys, let's just haul him over to Isabel. Well, that is what we were hired to. He's on pretty intent on dying here, but it's not like we're beholden to that or anything. The choice is yours, fan. Do not, dragging folks along by force goes against my style. Looks like I'm gonna have to say something to make him change his mind. From what he's told us, this guy got ambition in spade. I could try to goad him on that and stroke his will to leave. On the other hand, even if he's already chosen death, maybe I can convince him to reconsider things objectively. Convince him to reconsider. Forget it, Agnes, we're leaving him. We are? How can you be so heartless? Besides, the whole point of this request was for us to bring him to the clinic. What good will it do to look back a guy who's already happy to lie in his grave? You're satisfied with the life you live, right? Then the best thing we can do is respect your dying wish. Mr. Arkwright, reverse psychologist. Classic. There's just one thing that's bugging me, if you don't mind me asking. Why'd you give up on the Empire and defect to the Republic after a war? You won't have done that unless there was something you expect for them, something you could no longer hope for. I have to be worth switching sides for too, so what else? Status, power, money, I want it all. Did you know? That's funny. From what I've been hearing, you haven't gotten a single one of those things yet. I doubt. Even if you flee to another country, all you have to show for it are the CID on your ass, a debilitating disease, and zero motivation. Seems like a total wash from the start to finish. But if it's any consolidation, you made for a pretty hilarious quadruple agent, may get a few laughs at my next drinking session. What, are you mocking me? My work spans 2 major superpowers. I fought at the front lines on the field of counter-espionage. If it weren't for that bastard Arundel or that CID upstart Kincaid, I had fulfilled my aspirations age ago. Humbert, I understand how you feel, but yelling will only make your condition worse. Indeed, so I should know that his heretofore declining blood pressure has begun to rise again. Well, Van must have really trimmed him up. So you finish saying your piece to me? If not, you can let the rest of your chest at the clinic. To hell with the consequences. Take me wherever you damn well please. You practically had to pry the words out of your mouth. Just let us handle it from here. That one could have gone either way. Nicely played, Dan. Well, don't bring him... I'm like, don't bring him back. I wish that would have been way more of a hassle than we bargained for. Did it now. I already had the impression he was tougher than most the way he secured off his sickbed. I can't take it any longer. You're in critical condition, alright? Hey, what are you snickering about? Someone's life is on the line here. Is Humbert going to be okay? If there anything I can do to help, just say the word. I get that your kids have moral compass for heart, but I have advice against playing nurse here. The treatment process will be a bit difficult to watch, better to spare your eyes as well as his dignity. Out of the curiosity, what exactly is he suffering from? Oh, did I never tell you? It's a urinary calculus. Pardon? You mean like math? Not quite. In medical terms, calculi are stone-like crystals that form internally due to extreme stress or an irregular lifestyle. In most cases, they are found in kidney or bladder and block the urethral, affecting the bladder and stomach before spreading all through. The patient is then stuck with enough pain to, oh my god, medicine! Bearing the perfect heal on the stones are expelled from the body through. Mind summing that up to us? Simply put, it's not an untreatable disease. Most cases can be cured without surgery. Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess it's better than being in mortal danger, but still. My exceptions to feel a little betrayed. Say it like it's we got played? No. To be fair, everything she said from the get-go implied that medication was all he needed. You should have spoke up the moment you realized that. No, there has to be some mistake. It feels like I have full set of knife fill me from the inside. The pain depends on the size of the stone. In your case, it's definitely larger to about 0.4 range. Don't worry, I'll give you a shot to ease your suffering. Though it will still be quite intense until the stone passes. You're just going to have to bulk up and keep yourself hydrated. So all I can do is power through. Doctor's orders, I suppose. This is also draining. But look on the bright side, now you're on the road to recovery. And with that, the request is successfully complete. Though for Mr. Humbert, the issue of the CID yet remains. I hate to leave you hanging, but this is the part where we pull out. We won't go out of our way to blab to the CID about you. But if push comes to shove, we got no reason to keep our lips shut. You did say we're a neutral party. Not that it's any business of ours, but have you given any consideration as to what you will do next? About that, you telling me off gave me a lot of chew on. I'd rather keep my distance from the CID until this stone passes, but after all, I think I'll go back to them. Is that so? Absolutely, I'm not ready to go out as one of history's less memorable footnotes. I've been playing the deception game on a national scale for 2 entirely countries. You can even imagine how many state secrets I know. What's more, I'm on a position to watch how Arundel and King K play their own. As for the fake intel they're feeding me, I'm sure I can get plenty of use for it. All this to say, I'm going to stay a quadruple agent and build up my own path in the world. Then someday I will rise high enough to wrap Arundel and King K around my finger instead. Clearly your imagination is powerful. It sounds like a pipe dream for now, but imagine the drama if it become reality. I don't see the issue. Either dream big or not at all. Ren can deal with the aftermath on the off chances he actually makes anything of it. I can't help but feel a little bad for Mr. Kincaid. Whatever your 5-year plan is, it can wait until after we take care of the stunts. Let's get some painkillers in your before the next wave hits. Go on, head inside. Right, away doctor. I guess this is goodbye then. Thanks for everything, truly. I will transfer you the payment. Persite. Get well soon, Humbert.
All in a day's work.
What I was going to do?
Reward deposited.
I remember. No. Yes. Where are you? Look, he's still here. Okay. No. I'm sure. Okay. Till the part where it say like,
let's get going.
you can advance, or if you advance, this will happen.
Hello, sweetheart.
Alright, the church.
Praise be to Arusha.
Father, I have discovered yet another tape to the walls of the temple. Again, what is this place coming to? It's already been torn down and disposed of. I'll go and make sure there aren't any more. Is something wrong, Father Mansure? If there's trouble, we'll hear you out. Depending on the issue, we can even take it on as a job. I appreciate your concern, but things aren't quite so dire. We have merely had some occasional instances of unsavory flyers being posted or even distributed around our grounds. You mean to say someone harassing the temple? If so, you should submit a report to the guild or police and have them handle the situation. Actually, these flyers concern a specific individual rather than the temple itself. Thus, we are in no position to press charges. A target attack, huh? Don't suppose they are bunting for a certain phantom thief? So, who are the flyers about exactly? You may not be familiar with him, but they regard a young man named Aslan. I feel like I've heard him of somewhere before. He's up and up coming Z1 racer who's been gaining steam lately. In the last race, he came close to catching Maxime Logan, the current champion. Damn, must be a real speed demon. Rumor has it that this year Grand Pixels boiled down to a straight-out duel between the two. Aslan's from the Central East and a good-looking guy to boot, so he's been a real top trending topic. Does he have any connection to this temple? His accomplishments as an immigrant have made him something of celebrating among those Central Eastern descendants. As such, a great deal of his admirers are part of our congregations, making this the perfect place to try and ruin his image. Yes, the flyers do nothing but besmirch his character. How awful. Any of that routine in reality? There's no consent or evidence to speak of, so I don't believe it's worth putting my stock into. The man himself has visited the temple a number of times, and as far as I can tell, he is in as devout and sincere as youth as can be. Sure about something is the good to choose that have the most skeletons in their closet. Even still, this is clearly nothing more than a malicious swear campaign. Perhaps the guilty party is envious of his success. Could also be work of an anti-immigrant terrorism who can handle that Central Eastern rising to fame. All men are equal before the winged goddess Arusha. She draws no distinction between race or ethnicity. To go against this is nothing short of deplorable. Fatherman, sure, if these flyers continue to appear, it may constitute a disturbance to the temple, in which case you will still be eligible to file a complaint with the guild, despite not being the victim. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us if the need arises. I only pray it doesn't. Nevertheless, we will keep your kind offer in mind. Thank you. Thank you for praying.
Off we go.
The police, right? Haven't seen that guy Mock in a while. Not that I'm complaining, the less of his anti-immigration activism the better. Still, I do wonder about him. Must be a real piece of work. You on the lookout for someone? Maybe we can give you a hand. And no need to concern yourself, I won't exactly call it a problem anyhow. I see this anti-immigration protester who often comes to demonstrate here hasn't been around lately. Tell us more about this protester. The man's name is Jacobin. He's a wily sort, the kind who will leap at the chance to shove his radical rhetoric down your throat. We have cracked down on the time and again, but it never did much to discourage him. But now he isn't showing up at all. You don't suppose that means he's finally had a change of heart? Well, whatever the case, just take care not to get suckered in by any screwball solutioner. Jacobi, he was the one who wrote that threatening letter in Horatio. And apparently he went back to his old ways without missing a beat right after. The guy anti-immigration sentiment ran deep if he's gone cold turkey. That raises a few eyebrows. Maybe he just changed locations? Could be. We'll keep an eye out.
Shall we go?
I found this cute. Thanks for stopping by.
This is positively delectable.
Archrite solution and an A-rank brazier and a divine blade. Here to sample our Interfere. The smell of it so rich it takes me right back to Lamport. I can feel my mouth watering already. Yeah, we'll keep a leash on it until lunchtime. We're just making the rounds on Edith Rumor's meals while we work through our 4 PGs. Oh, well, one juicy tidbit I have is your run-in with the Lu family yesterday. You already know about that? I do, albeit only superficially. While we're on the subject, I have been wondering what became of the syndicate after the fact. The Lu family big wings are still somewhere in the capital, same goes to Sao and his men. What they are up to is a mystery, but I do hear the Council of Elders will be making a big announcement soon. We can probably guess what it is. I anticipate a massive gambit from Sao, but it came a lot faster than I was thinking. I'm of no mind to follow his sample, but his cunning and audacity are to be admirable. To be fair, it isn't as if this is all bad for the syndicate. Maybe not, but that doesn't mean I have to whoop it up. Well, I for one look forward to what the future holds for Heywin, and by extension the path you choose to tread. But enough about that, our internal affairs. I happen to have a piece of information here that may interest you. The True Grieving Brigade has resumed their operation. So it's true. We hear from Elaine that they were on the move. Though the guild doesn't have any specifications. At any rate, their core members should all be in custody now after what happened at Aramis. If that alone were enough to deter them, they would have disbanded ages ago. I don't know who is currently leading their ranks, but they seem to be more zealous than ever. And I thought cockroaches were hard to stomp out. Instead like us may be on their blacklist, but I doubt they're foolhardy enough to raise a hand against Heywin. So long as they don't act against us, we'll be extend the same courtesy to them. So the rest of you aren't off their radars either, so you may want to watch your backs. Point taken. Thank you for the warning. Hey, well, if it ain't the champion, it's hell.
Hey guys, how's it hanging? It's been a while since we met face to face. You've just been counting down the days, I bet.
Yeah, I'm hanging up. Hold on a second, the least you can do is hear me out. I will just get to the point. There's something important I wanted to ask for you guys. Really now, on the same day as the big race, doesn't seem like a coincidence. You can put it that way, but I'd rather we go over the nitty-gritty in person. If now's a bad time, though, I won't push my luck. More request. Actually, I think we can work you in. Is that right? Glad to hear it. Let me meet at 10:30 then. I'll be waiting at the Orval Cafe in front of the station. See you on the flip side. What do you think Maxine wants from us? He got all tense out of nowhere halfway through that call. Maybe there's trouble brewing over the Grand Pixel? I don't know any better than you, but whatever it is has my nose twitching.